What is up, YouTube? This is Casino Royale with Cheese. My name is Shane. I am coming to you not today in podcast form, but just a random little video. Just new content, as I had talked about before, which I've said new content before and then didn't come through on it. So I appreciate you guys working with me. In fact, not only have you worked with me, we have also just passed 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is fantastic. So you guys are great. You brought great honor upon my houses. So that's fantastic. Good job, guys. And there will be a reward for your endeavors soon. I hope you guys like this wall here. This makes up a very small portion of my wife's Marilyn Monroe crap. I don't know why, but ladies seem to be drawn to her for whatever reason. Um, let's see. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I hope you guys had a happy holiday. Or holidays, because I know that Hanukkah is not just one day. But I hope you guys had either a Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah, or a kick-ass Kwanzaa, or whatever weird shit Xenu has y'all Scientologists doing. I hope that was cool too. If you don't celebrate none, I hope you had a good day regardless. And that being said, so the podcast is on ice for the time being. This YouTube channel has come across a couple of different transformative phases, and it's in one of those right now. Me and Mike, when we were doing the podcast, had gone through and we had missed a week, and we had decided that was kind of nice, actually, because I had just, my son, he's now like about just over 1.5 years old, but he's a handful. He is a time suck, that kid is. So I had that to contend with. Mike's job continues to be hectic, and so that's obviously going to occupy a lot of time. So it was a deal where I have heard Mike talk about the possibility of becoming his own YouTube presence, and the more info I get about that, the more I will let you know. However, I don't have any of that info right now. So, but whenever I get it, you can get your mic fixed there. That being said, I guess that's kind of all I really wanted to cover. I wanted to talk a little bit too about what to expect on as far as content goes on my channel going forward. We're not going to have any sort of iTunes present, unfortunately. However, if you want to hear our old podcast, you can. They'll be available here on YouTube. Based upon the ups versus down votes we received on the Full Metal Jacket podcast, I would say that you guys probably don't care that much. I guess we'll see. Still got a lot of views though on that one. That one must have been on a bunch of homepages and shit. Anyway, I did also. Well, so here's what we're looking at doing right now for content. Kind of basically just shit that comes off the top of my head. People that have been around for a while and are used to my old content will know that I used to do a lot of Let's Plays on this channel. And so what I did though was, as I was doing them, I would oftentimes just ramble on about whatever thoughts came to my head. And that's probably what this is going to look like here, at least for the time being, until you guys get sick of that. At some point I'd like to maybe, incorporate like maybe playing a video game or whatever, at least me talking and you guys being able to watch some gameplay maybe at some point, so you ain't gotta look at this mug all the time. I ain't got a TV face, I got a radio voice, so, so I had come up, with some ideas as far as like top 10 lists, things that are topical at the time, like, James Bond movies coming out, so maybe some, thoughts as regard to James Bond, topics or lists, countdowns, whatever. I thought about discussing a lot of Star Wars, because Star Wars has a lot of stuff to discuss nowadays. There's a lot going on. Last time that I really addressed people head on with Star Wars, it was before Disney had even acquired Lucasfilm. So we can talk about that stuff too a little bit. I also want to maybe provide a little bit of feedback on what I think Disney Star Wars has looked like, up to this point. In my opinion on how that's kind of gone down. But I'm not going to talk about any of that here. This is just a video to say what's up and how y'all doing. So it's not going to be any one thing, I don't think. It's just going to be me just kind of talking about whatever's on my head. So anyway, I am thankful for you guys staying with us, and I am thankful that we passed 1,000 subscribers. I think it's great. And for y'all seeing me for the first time, I'm sorry to do that to you guys. However, stay tuned for more content because it is on its way, and we'll see you then.